Carragher, interesting run, can he go all the way? Side netting, and how deserving his brilliant season would have been with a rare goal.
Well, he just kept going, stepped away from Jemba initially here. Little change of pace takes him down the outside, they all back off, all of a sudden it opened up, the angle was doing him no favours at all. And what a terrific runner, a measure of this lad's confidence at the moment, playing out of his skin.
Plenty of room here for Kjell, he's got Nunez on his outside. Kjell goes for goal and stretches Sorensen. Oh, and that's a penalty, no question. Mark Delaney stretching and certainly clipping Djibril Cissé, and no complaints at all from Delaney.
Yeah, I know it's a very cheap one to give away, particularly with the ball heading out of the penalty box. It's an awkward one for Sorensen, it kicked up just in front of him. A real late dip it took. Well, that's straightforward for me, that's a nailed on penalty.
Strode manfully and took charge of taking the ball and placing it on the spot. He's confident. Anfield Road end, every reason to be confident. Djibril Cissé is back for Liverpool.
That's a perfect penalty, it takes the paint off the inside of the post practically. Sorensen guesses correctly, he's away early. The pace of the ball is such you can't get across. Terrific penalty.
Hosami and Nunez. Hosami galloping up on his outside. The fullback's done well. Cissé for the pullback, 2-0. Oh, that's brilliant from Liverpool. Made in Spain and finished by a Frenchman.
That's terrific set-up play, but Gareth Barry has left 2 against 1 here. As Hosami offers himself down the outside, Barry's caught, not knowing whether to go to the ball or match the run. Hosami does well to get away from him, good nutmeg, gets the head up, and what a good pick out. Cissé still had it all to do, and it's controlled power again, not unlike the penalty, inside of the foot, and it's hardly one that Sorensen could have saved.
Once again Pellegrino is in there, and so too Biscan.
I just couldn't get his foot round it, slightly behind him.
Not the most convincing header from Delaney. Taken down brilliantly by Cissé. Nunez! Smart save. Sorensen still in there for Nunez.
I don't think he's going to beat Sorensen at his near post. I think that's got to go back across Sorensen. Good set-up play here by Cissé. But he'd have to hit it that exceptionally well to score at the near post there.
Here's Solano and Davis. Plenty of white shirts ahead of Stephen Davis here. Looks to feed Solano. Oh, and it's going to fall for Gareth Barry, and Villa score. And their one real quality move of the afternoon brings them reward.
Well, last to get a midfield player into the box. All started with Stephen Davis, who for me has been the pick of the Villa midfield. Delightful ball with the outside of his foot. Solano unselfishly back across goal. And without having actually picked him out, he's hoping Barry's making that run. He does. And he gets his reward for gambling. And we've seen all too few of that from Villa today. Midfield players getting beyond the front players into the box.
Just looking for a little wider angle here for Solano. He's going to touch it to Barry. Good effort! Oh! Top of the netting from Nobby Solano.
Well, he's fooled Scott Carson. Scott Carson thinks this is going to his left here. You can see him trying to get across towards his left-hand post. And Solano goes, I think, for the far post. Just doesn't dip quickly enough. What a good piece of technique, nevertheless.
Barosh done well against Larson. Cissé sizes it up and brings a terrific save out of Sorensen.
Well, there have been times he've just given his fella just too much room here. Mark Delaney backing off. And he had the time to set himself and get a decent effort away.
Trying to get away from his marker in there now. It's out as far as Risa. Oh! Well, he's a goal of the season candidate every time he scores, it seems. John Arisa.
Well, his technique is so good and never better when in this situation where he can open his body